Hi, I'm Natalie Pelugii, and I have the great honor of serving as California's Secretary of Labor. One of my favorite things about this state is its natural beauty and diversity.
Hi, my name's Dee Dee Myers. I'm the Director of the Governor's Office of Business and Economic Development. And my favorite thing about California, we come up with really big ideas and then we make them real.
Hi, this is Sam Asafa, the Director of the Governor's Office of Planning and Research. My favorite thing about California, the importance of the quality of life.
We are supporting regions and communities and how they see their future, but we're overlaying a set of values that we heard really matter to communities and they matter to us. And those are inclusivity, so inclusion and working together. I think there is a lens towards climate sustainability, right? That's really important. And sometimes those changes are good. My question from labor, right, and the things we talk about are, how are those changes going to impact workers in a positive way? How can we turn these changes into an opportunity to really engage workers and see them succeed in these trajectories of change?
Because the whole transition will be so much less successful, right, if we leave people behind. The industries that will be, disproportionately impacted by changes that are both out of our control, like climate change, and in our control, like economic development, then if we leave people behind, then we're not going to end up any better off than we are now. So we need to be inclusive, and that requires us to work together. From the biggest businesses to the smallest businesses, we want to, make sure people come here, across sectors, across regions, help people across the board, but also provide the kinds of jobs that we want. We don't want to race to the bottom. We want to race to those good family supporting jobs that will really be the backbone of our future economy.
There's just incredible opportunity now to move to the next level. In that, I think there are 5 key components. First, regional partnerships. Second, economic diversification. Third, industrial planning. And then fourth, workforce development. And then fifth, a really important component, safety net and innovation. So these 5 components are sort of the backbone of how we build an inclusive, equitable economic future for the state.
One of the first things that we did as a state was recognize this is a really big place. So we broke the state into 13 specific regions, and each of them will have its own process. They'll bring their own culture, their own specific challenges, their own specific strengths. From there, create regional economic development plan that meets their own vision and their own needs.
As we know, there's so much disruption going on. Right. To address and prepare the workforce for that, we have to be intentional about it.
We're focused on what we call Highroad training partnerships. And the idea behind that is no matter what sector we're talking about, we're trying to initiate some change in the way the sector behaves. Not just industry, the community colleges, the people that do the training, the linkages between all of those groups, all towards quality jobs that support California.
California's economy is, it's second to none. We have this incredibly dynamic workforce. We have a lot of different sectors, right? Is this, this openness to new ideas, right? This welcoming of people who come, they bring a different idea, they can invest in that, they can grow it, and it becomes something really huge. And we have giant clusters of these really important sectors of our economy.
The Community Resilience, Economic Resilience Fund is actually building the platform for that. The state's role there is to really build that background and framework so that regions can come together in these 13 areas and build an inclusive planning table that then charts their vision for their specific regions and plan for the economy of the future. This has never been done before at this scale and at this level. And as you know, CERF is putting just this fall about $65 million to actually support that effort. The role of the state is to really build that platform, but the ideas in charting the future has to come from each of the regions.
So we're not just aligning our thinking, we're aligning our resources to be more impactful, to optimize the outcomes, intentionality in the design. We're thinking about equity in terms of access, experience, and outcomes for people in the state. Third one is thinking about how to move an entire system, but with a focus on the hardest to serve.